If you did not know before, please know today that it is no woman's fault, nobody's fault that your son, your brother, your cousin has 10 girls. Please leave that woman alone. If you want to take anybody to Zion or take anybody to mountain, take the man. Take the man. Hello everybody, welcome to episode 2 of Time is History. I am your host Cherish and this is
Gozie.
Okay, so Gozie, tell us about yourself. Who are you? What do you do? Toot your horn.
Okay, so my name is Gozie and I'm a mobile videographer and social media manager.
Okay, so I'll put up your social media handles.
Okay.
So in case anybody wants to reach out to you or employ my friends.
Please, please, thank you.
Yes, we're looking for work. Thank you.
Thank you.
So today we're going to be talking about the general experience of the Nigerian girl child. So a while ago, Gozie had this conversation with me about wanting to talk about specifically the patriarchal side of the Igbo culture and the girl child's experience in an Igbo household. But then I thought it would be best to take a broader approach and really speak about the Nigerian or the African girl child at large, because I feel like despite our cultures, our experiences are mostly similar. So to start off, because in all your years of living, you've known women, you've known sisters, you've known girls, you've schooled with them, you've met them, you're friends with them, you have a mother, you have aunts, you have cousins. So you've seen patterns among all these people. So what can you say is the recurring pattern of the Nigerian girl child's experience?
Okay, so Nigerian girl child experience. Okay, as from a young age, all Nigerian girls, women, are always taught to, act a kind of way. Like, I don't know if you watched the Barbie movie.
No, I did not.
Okay, so if you watched the Barbie movie, Barbie was like, trained to act a kind of way, do this, do that, but different. We could like
see the difference.
Yeah, see the difference. Difference there is that like we are taught to do certain things, but like not so much. We are kind of limited a lot. We are limited to the kitchen, house chores. Okay, we come to politics. You should not aim too much. Okay, there was
what happened to Natasha.
Yes, Natasha.
Yes. And people saying that they would kill themselves if she ever became have a high position.
And if you go on
Twitter,
you'll be so irritated on the
I don't have that app for that reason.
You'll be so irritated on people's opinion on like us Nigerians having a female president. Like it's really bad. Like you hear people saying, "Oh, women are so emotional. We won't be able to, assume that post. We won't be strong enough." And education, although now it kind of reduced, but growing up, I used to hear people saying, "Okay, they won't." Okay, I have an example. There was this man that refused to put his very intelligent child in private university because he didn't see any use of spending so much money
on a girl.
Yeah, on a girl going to private university. And his son that is not as he's intelligent also, but not as intelligent as the girl, he put him in a private university. And not just any private university, abroad. And the girl went to not like I'm but like shaming Nigerian public school system. I'm not, but we could, see the obvious
favoritism.
Yes, yeah. So that's another one. And inheritance. Yes, inheritance. Oh, she's a girl. She can't inherit anything.
She cannot continue the family's line. She cannot continue the family name.
That
she cannot be
all the things will go to her husband's family.
When she marries, she'll take her husband's name.
That kind of thing. So yeah, can see it's actually very bad, and that's one of the features.
One thing I've seen that is a common theme in general is ambition. Some people would say, okay, I want a woman that knows what she wants for herself. I want a woman that brings something to the table. But when you look at how people have been bred throughout their lives, women are always taught not to like or want too much.
Yeah.
You can always want, but there's always a line drawn for you in sand that you must not pass here. Once you pass here, oh, you're going to hear who is going to marry you. oh, who is going to want a woman that has so much money?
Sorry, excuse me.
That's how, sorry, before you start, somebody said that you should not buy a house or buy land because what will happen to you is when you marry.
Thank you. That was
Continue.
what I was saying. I wanted to say, like, okay, I was talking about moving out with someone from my house, and he was like,
Someone from
why
my
why
house.
would a single lady live alone? Why would she that who will marry her? That it's not nice. Like, if imagine the fiance seeing her and living alone, independent, he will feel somehow. Excuse me.
And I would also, from that, I would say that the Nigerian girl child experience is tied to a man.
Yeah.
Everything about her existence is in comparison to a man.
Yeah.
It's like as if, no, in your own self, as your own person, you have no value if a man does not want you. Or if you're not compared to a man, then there is nothing in you.
Exactly.
It's the way, even in education, there was this thing that went really popular one time, is a woman was, I think, the class monitor. Women were the top 3 most performing students in the class. And then the teacher was making this announcement.
Classes.
The teacher was not making this announcement saying, oh, that men in this class. And the thing is, I saw it happen in secondary school. They would say, are you not ashamed? A woman is smarter than you. Are you not ashamed? And the thing is, even as much as we say, oh, we're talking girl child, I say, oh, this is a woman's experience or a teenager's experience. There is nothing that happens in the educative space, in the work space, in the general society that is not a reflection of basic home training. There is nothing that is not a reflection of what you're starting with, where you're starting from. And if we're really going to go back to the basics, if when things are happening in the household, if girls are told that they can be a lot, they can excel, they can do good things, they can do great things, then we would not be in this space where we're trying to really police what a woman can or cannot do, or can or cannot say. Another thing I would say is also the way from when a child is born, she's trained for marriage. And I want to use a very maybe uncomfortable analogy to explain this. I think when most people explain this marriage thing, they like to say it from a point of, oh, chores. Domestication is a big part of it. People say, oh, you must do all the chores. Why the guys, they watch TV? Why the men, they play ball? Somebody will come and tell me that they wash car. Like it's a perfect equilibrium analogy, but it's not. So a girl is expected, when she wakes up very early in the morning, she goes to prepare food, she will sweep the house, she will do the laundry, she will do everything in the household. The men will come, eat till their stomachs are full,
eat all the food
because they always eat all the food. All the food. Do nothing, wash no dishes, get up, do everything, and
have the right to mumble when they're asked to do
my dear,
littlest things.
The audacity to mumble when they're asked
all
to
this
do
train back to all this is traced back to home training.
And the way I would actually talk about this whole being trained for marriage thing is not even specifically in this domestication aspect. If you think female genital mutilation, I'm a nurse here, and I remember the first time we discussed female genital mutilation in school.
So is this still going on?
It's still going on.
Oh wow!
Even when it comes to female genital mutilation, it definitely still happens till today. Till today. And when it happens, you hear people say things like, "Oh, it's so that she will be chaste for her husband, or she will be pure for her husband," and it shows how much I'm not a
medical practitioner here, but like I know that mutilation is like what gives the lady pleasure, right?
No, there are different parts. There are like 4 types of female genital mutilation. Type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4.
Okay.
So there's labia minora, labia majora, clit, and then there's basically
is that not evil?
It's evil.
If you're watching this and your culture is that not evil? Like, ask yourself. Is that not evil? Wow.
So, it's definitely a lot, to be very honest, and it just shows how much women really suffer to go through different things.
Yeah.
So why do you think people do not let men do these basic? Why do you think the culture allows men to do not do these basic things?
Okay, so we'll trace it back to the colony era when the because if you go back and history, you see that women were actually actively in leadership positions, leadership positions, having big businesses back in the day before colonization. So when the UK, the British colony came here to colonize Nigeria, they started bringing their whole patriarchal,
Ideology.
yes, ideology, trying to subdue women, our opinions. They don't really regard the um female opinion, or females in general, decision making, whatever. And Nigerians adopted that even after they were free till date. So I feel if it's to trace it back out, I feel it's actually, colonization that caused all these things. Yeah. So
But do you think that before the colonial era, do you really think that the culture itself was not patriarchal and
no, it
misogynistic?
was, in a way, but they kind of,
Worsened
yes,
it.
worsened it with the whole colonization era. Yeah.
Okay, so will you blame the person that brought it, or will you blame the people that adopted it and are still adopting it years and years and years and years later?
I feel like a lot of Nigerians are educated today,
Mm-hmm.
like gone to school, and going to school will like broaden your intelligence. You kind of question yourself if this is right. Why can't a lady rule me? Why can't a lady make decisions? You ask yourself. So I feel it's actually still our fault for still practicing patriarchy in general.
But even in educated spaces,
Mm.
even in people that you've seen that have read a lot,
Mm.
they've I know someone, I have friends in medical school, and they used to tell me about this person that in their program that would always say that he did not understand why women were in school and that they should have been in the kitchen. So there are still people like that that have years and years of schooling, that have years and years of exposure, that have gone through many things that you say would broaden their mind, but they're still like that. So even
It's
if
your fault, oh. Yeah, the one that refused to wisen up. Because why would you think like that? Why? But if you choose all these things, it's still going back to home training, because there are some people that do not have that knowledge. Do you get? But it still goes back to home training. How were you raised? And I'm sorry if today you are still questioning why women are holding positions and achieving and becoming big in the society. I don't know what. Yeah, I'm sorry for you. You are very pathetic, and you should eventually heal and come to 2026, because that's like 90s ideology, and that was bad then. Talk more of still practicing it now. So yeah.
so we talked about the girl child
Mm.
experience, but I feel like we should also talk a bit about what the boy child experiences, and not necessarily because I'm trying to
Mm.
offer pity, but I
Yeah.
think it's important to explore the different perspectives
Mm.
so that we can have a more balanced opinion and a more balanced output on everything. Okay, so for the Nigerian boy child, what do you think is his average experience in the household compared to what a girl does or what the girls do, like how
Okay.
they go through their day and everything?
Okay. They are not pressured to work. Okay, let's look at house. Let's use household chores as an example. Most Nigerian, okay, now let me not say most, but an average Nigerian I'm talking about,
Mm.
you won't come and just see the guy in the kitchen. Yeah, you won't come and just see him in the kitchen, or in fact, some places you go to and you see a guy sweeping, you see like an older lady say, "Collect the broom from him. That's a taboo. He shouldn't be sweeping. Why should he be sweeping?" You get? So they don't really pressurize them to work household chores. Like they kind of give them specific. Okay, their work is just provide.
Or wash car.
Yeah, provide or wash the car. Some places
Mm.
they even divide it. The girl will wash, the guy will wash. So you see, we are still losing. Do you get? So they kind of just call themselves the provider, and that's it. Not like they expect any girl child or any woman to provide for them. In fact, if you see on TikTok, you see some people saying, "Why I go stay? Woman go they give me money."
The thing is that I think it's all from the way the girl child is raised again.
Yeah.
The way they say you should shrink yourself. I think that's the thing. You can be ambitious but not be ambitious.
Don't be over ambitious.
Yes, you can be successful but never
Not be
successful
enough.
outwardly.
Yeah.
Like even if you make lots of money, you must pass the money under the table to your husband and say, my husband is bringing in.
Let's talk
all
about
the
that.
money.
Please. Let's talk about that.
My husband is bringing in all the money.
So there was this counselor. I'm so sorry that this counselor self, like, I don't know why she's licensed. I'm sorry. So this couple came to her, and it seemed like the one was the one with a lot of cash, like, more, her business was more successful. So the man, he seemed insecure from the story I heard, because this is a story someone told me. Said the counselor then told the lady that, as a woman, why would she how did she put it? Why would she be giving her husband, like she will go out to work, she'll be leaving her husband with the children to take care of the children? Why would she be doing that? Why would she leave the house, like leave all the responsibility? But this lady, some of them were into business, but I think the man was working from home.
Okay.
Yes, the man was working from home. The lady was
so she had the physical job.
Yes, physical
and
job.
she was bringing in the bulk of the money.
More money, and him was a remote worker. So the counselor was like, why would she come back late? Why would she do that? Does she expect her husband not to eat food? Why would she go out, go and hustle for money, come back and not cook for her husband and be complaining that she's sorry? This sounds like it's a Nigerian movie, but I'm telling you, most Nigerian movies are actually depicting what's actually happening in real life. Depicting what's actually happening in real life. This lady, and she kept crying, and at the end, the lady apologized to the man,
to the husband,
not so she can keep her marriage.
I love that. Keep her marriage.
She can keep her marriage.
Let's talk about how the Nigerian woman has to
fight, be the
peacekeeper. She has to be
the emotional one.
Bear the emotional label.
Stable.
Yes, she has to be emotionally stable. She cannot be angry. She has to be peaceful. She can never be upset. You can never offend her. She has to be. She's
smiling always.
She's a doll. I like to say she's a sculpture.
That's a Barbie. That's what you're facing.
A sculpture does not have thoughts. It does not have opinions. It cannot express emotions. She's just a doll, a sculpture. Somebody that does not have her own self, her own mind, her own person.
Mind you, are talking about average Nigerian.
It's not everybody's experience.
Average.
It's the average person's experience,
exactly.
Regardless. Yes, because I think it's important to note that not everybody's experience is like that.
Yeah.
Yes, there are people that in their households, like in mine now. Shout out to my mom.
Same here.
Shout out to my mommy. In mine now, it's definitely not like that. And I feel like that has a lot to do with how I grew as a person, how my personality was shaped. The fact that I had someone as a mom who knew to not make it that being a woman was a burden to me.
Certain rules in the house.
But it is definitely the average person's experience.
Exactly.
Now let's talk Igbo people.
Okay.
My people.
Igbo Kwenu.
Hey. So that was the original idea of this video, the original concept. We used to talk often about the space that we are in and the places we find ourselves in. We travel like back home, like semi-often, from time to time. So you definitely are immersed in culture. You are immersed in society. You are really in the environment of your people. So you hear things, you see things, you observe and experience things. So what have you observed? What have you heard? What have you experienced?
Okay. One,
among your people.
One, inheritance. Let's talk that one. Female child cannot inherit her father's properties when he dies. You cannot. There's no way for you.
Unless your father is a forward-thinking man.
Yeah.
The average person cannot.
But the culture, talking of culture. The culture, you cannot.
Yes.
You're not invited to meetings. Yeah, your opinion is not needed.
Your opinion is not needed.
If you're invited, you're sitting at the back of your husband.
Yes, if we're talking things to change the community, no.
You don't see a man. And sometimes sometimes in the village, they were having this meeting, and there was a man that was watching the meeting of the ladies, and one man just passed and was like, nah, he never. Like, what are you doing here?
Okay, it happened to you.
Yeah, no, not me. Like someone was like I was there,
Okay.
so I witnessed it. And like, sorry, my ego is bad.
Which means, let me translate.
What are you doing
What
here?
are you doing here?
Like this is not. We are not supposed to be here. Like he should. What is business with the ladies?
Think of the
So
women.
meetings, the ladies and the men, they are not.
They are very
normally,
separate.
very separate.
Yes.
What again?
Male child preference.
Male child preference. Oh, you see a lady with 5 beautiful daughters. You're still trying for one boy. I believe I will give birth to. You see them going to different church. Pastor,
they'll go to mountain.
Pastor, I don't have. And you see them. You see them panicking.
Like people that don't have children.
You see them panicking. Like I'm like, man, you have 5 beautiful daughters. Like why? Why do you really need a boy?
The culture of if you do not give birth to a boy, you've not done anything.
The lineage.
You've not done anything. Like
yes, you've not achieved anything as a woman, as a wife.
Mm-hmm.
You've not achieved anything. You see the mother-in-law, all those Nigerian movies real low. Nigerian mother bringing another wife.
Say this one will bear the son. Okay, so if you do not know, let's just treat this like an education class. Take it from a healthcare professional.
Yeah.
So the chromosomes or the whatever that determines the gender of the child comes from the man. If you did not know before, please know today that it is no woman's fault, nobody's fault.
Yeah.
That your son, your brother, your cousin has 10 girls. Please leave that woman alone. If you want to take anybody to Zion or take anybody to mountain, take the man.
Take
the man.
Do you know the annoying aspect? Some of this family, they are struggling from hand to mouth. They are still trying for a boy. The 7th child. Sir, you don't have any boy. Rest. Please leave that wife alone. Please. And also want it to increase poverty. And,
okay, so what else?
Affect the economy.
What else do you think?
Okay. You see a lady being so successful, very, very successful, and she's not allowed to like show it off.
Because who will marry her?
Yeah. You are not okay. You hear things like you shouldn't rent an apartment or build a house because why are you doing that? You're going to go to your husband's house. Why are you pressurizing yourself to get a job when you are going to end up in your husband's house? Why are you doing too much to be so successful when again you're going to your husband's house? That's very
And one thing about this whole shrinking yourself before you enter marriage is that most people, I think in our culture, when they enter the marriage, they usually especially people that with proper professional degrees, like people that studied highly professional courses, they usually stop their jobs.
Yeah.
And you see, my husband will open shop for me. There is nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Either they become solely people who work from home, because I do believe that housewives do work. So either they become people who work at home, or they'll say, oh, my husband will open shop for me, or my husband will find something doing for me. And I just want to say that it is never wise for anybody to put the entirety of your career and the progression of your profession into the hands of a man. If it is possible that he can wake up today and say that you are not going to work, that you will never work, it means that he holds your life in the palm of his hand. Anybody that can feed you cannot definitely start.
Even open shop.
Yes, you cannot do anything if he uses all his capital. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it though, but I just want you to know that you should not leave anything that you're building by yourself completely behind for anybody.
I'm sorry, but if you notice, sorry, not trying to shade Igbo. I'm Igbo. I'm not trying to shade my culture, but like if you notice, there's a pattern. Most Igbo ladies are subjected to housewife. You hear them saying, "Oh, I wanted to be a gynecologist," but who will take care of the children?
Some are even the fantasy of marrying an odogu. The fantasy of marrying an odogu, a man with serious money that will take care of you, and you will never do anything. And just
you hear mother saying, "Dress well, dress nice, go out so that you will find a very rich man that will take care of you." What of the ones that want to take care of themselves? Because no, it's fine though to want to marry a rich husband.
It's very perfect. Who doesn't want to?
Do you get like who doesn't want it? But there are some women that actually still want to be active. They want to do things. They want to be a fashion designer. Look at Vicky James. Look at how supportive her husband is of her. Like some people want to actually overachieve
and have
big dreams. Yes. You see, okay. You know, I studied public relations, like mass specialized in public relations. See me now. I even allow the patriarchy
Affects
mentality affect me. PR specialists travel a lot. I kind of killed the dream because in my head I'm still hearing that who will take care of the children somewhere in my head. Who will take care of the children? Show you that patriarchy is deeply rooted. Like some men now are learning. It's not even the ladies because they were raised that way.
Yes, it's hard to unlearn things that you spent. And I think that thing is also the emotional labor, the weight of everything. Because imagine if we were raised with thinking that people that shared and in a relationship can balance emotional labor. But no, it's usually offset to the woman. And like that now, you bear the emotional burden of what will happen to the children.
Exactly.
And the thing is, men are raised to always choose themselves every single time. So a man will pick himself today, tomorrow, and next tomorrow. Every time. And then the woman is left being the one who has to think about
the children,
the husband, the home. What will happen?
Okay, so another thing is another
point.
A point is sorry, I'm blank. I remembered it now. It's coming.
Funeral rights. Widowhood.
Yeah, that's okay. Funeral rights. You see, in some, not in my side, though, like in Anambra State, but some parts in Anambra State, some other eastern states, you hear things like, "Oh, your husband died. Okay, why you are too young for your husband to die? Why? You know what we'll do now? We'll wash your husband's body, and you'll be forced to drink. If you die while drinking that water, you killed your husband." Hello. 2020.
Even the ones that you have to, you unwillingly, you know, if a lot of things are okay if it is not coercion, like you willingly did it, but then you are forced to shave your head. They'll tell you to sleep with the corpse to show that you had no hand in killing a random man. And all these things just shows, because if you die today, nothing will happen to that man. Nothing will happen to him. They won't even, if he does not cry, nothing will happen. If he marries tomorrow, nothing will happen.
You hear things like you see a child, like a child almost lost his life, or like a mistake, or injured himself. You hear the man say, "Ah, what will I tell my husband's family? Please, oh, you want to cover me?"
Or even when a child misbehaves and says, the man will not tell the woman, "It is your child." I feel like these things are learned from when you are little. It's like the man is superior and you are nothing but sand under the feet of man. And we really need to unlearn these things because I think it really definitely deeply affects us as people. So please do the work. And I think I read this article yesterday about how someone said that she feels like she has an inner critical man in her mind. That everything she does, she sees that she criticizes other women like a man would, unintentionally. Like when it happens, she catches herself and she realizes that in her mind's eye, there is a man there first, before there is herself, before there is her beliefs and her opinion. And it shows you how much conditioning can do to a person.
Exactly. Deeply rooted.
It's deeply rooted.
It's not just the men that are guilty now. We ourselves
are guilty.
Release yourself.
And release other women. Because one thing I notice is that the men brought patriarchy, but women are often the people that carry it on their head. You see a woman telling her other fellow woman that, "Oh, you will not do this one, you will not do that one." Policing other people. Please unlearn everything. Do the work.
Release yourself.
Sit with yourself.
2026.
Yes.
Women are achieving so much. I promise you. You need to see. Which country is that they have a female president? Was it Croatia? Croatia, yes. Last World Cup. I was watching it. Was it the last World Cup or the last one? I think it's last one. Croatia won, I think. And the president was a woman. And you could see the way, the respect,
that
the aura. Women are achieving so much. So much. Is it India that the woman is even I think the leader of the house or something? Yeah, I think so. Please don't limit yourself. You can achieve so much as a girl. You can have dreams.
You can do so many things. And you are not defined by whatever whatever mind thing was done on you when you were growing. And I do think that it's important to say that in as much as it has come, because our problem so far is that Nigerians and African people in general don't know when to offset things. I feel like the fact that wrong and terrible traditions have followed us to this day.
Yeah.
Some cultures have had terrible traditions and they've left them in the past.
Yeah.
But you can see that they keep replicating, passing on negatives and negatives. And the thing is that what your parents or what your family did to you, or the culture and everything that they enforced on you, was also enforced on them. And it is your job to do the internal work to make sure that it is not enforced on the people going forward. So please.
So if you have a partner, another one, if you have a partner that's telling you, when we get married, you drop this thing you're doing, that's an insecure person.
Yes. Extremely. And it's reflected in different ways.
Yes. And the hierarchy is going to be very mad when you get married to that person, and you'll be very uncomfortable. Now, this is for people that want to achieve something when they get married, that still want to work, still have goals, still have dreams. You get not the one, because there are ladies that actually want to be housewives. Hello,
if you want to.
Yeah, like on their own. I don't want to stress.
I don't think you should be.
Okay.
But everybody has their opinion.
Some people I've seen, I've heard, like they already been, their husband is, achieving so much, doing so much, and they just want to relax and enjoy the money. That's your opinion. Yeah, that's your opinion. That yes, no, you should.
No, housewife means they are not doing anything.
Yeah, true.
Please have passive income.
I beg you. The Arabs. The Arabs. Sometimes they pay their wives and all those things.
Please leave that one. You don't know what anybody is suffering in their households. I'm telling you the truth.
True.
Everyone is painting a certain idea of themselves. You don't know what's happening. You don't know if the woman did not eat in the past week because he told her that he's not giving her money. You don't know.
They're nice.
No, I'm not saying.
Yeah.
But do you want to use your life as
no, me personally, no.
So please don't use your life as
for people that want to actually be housewives. Okay. People that they want it.
Okay.
Fine. But you have dreams and your partner is telling you, oh, you cannot, this your banking dream, you want to be a banker. Please kill it. You are going to get married. Children are coming. Please, that's a very insecure. And I advise you to run. It's not some breakups are not just on the ground of cheating.
Run.
Things like this that you see. In fact, have these intelligent conversations with your partner before you get married.
Also,
it's very important.
I feel like another effect it has on the woman is her self-confidence and self-esteem. When you've been raised all your life to think that you are beneath and below another person, it does really terrible things to you as a person. So as we round up, I want you to just know that in as much as patriarchy has done its thing, you've been raised in such terrible conditions. And honestly, it would take such deep work to change or even move this culture a bit forward. I think it's important to do internal work. I think we're discussing about it, not necessarily because I even want to tell Igbo people to even change their culture, because that's a Herculean task. But I want you to know that your experience is replicated among hundreds of thousands of women. You should not let it define you going forward.
You are your own person.
And you must do internal work to ensure that there is not a patriarchal man in your head, judging everything you do and everything every other woman does around you. So, do you have anything to add to the masses?
You are your own person as a lady. Don't allow anybody to be deciding for you what you will do with your life. God gave everybody single brains.
Single brains.
Yes. He gave them. Everybody has one. They did not say, "Oh, the man will think for the woman." Please release yourself. At this point, release yourself. Release yourself. Enlighten yourself. You get. If this is your first time of hearing something about patriarchy, look around you, look at people around you. Maybe the environment around you is screaming patriarchy. Enlighten yourself. You could enlighten yourself, because we grew up. I didn't grow up in that home. Thankfully, my brothers, they sweep, they mop, they do house chores, and they are not limited. They don't limit women to just house chores, and but enlighten yourself. If you are in that environment, enlighten yourself, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
And do well to ensure that the people around you are also enlightened.
Yeah, enlightened.
So in any way you can, expose your cousins, your friends.
People are stubborn. Have you experienced the average Igbo man?
Oh, no.
They don't even want to hear it
No,
because they're not even educated.
I don't think this is about the Igbo man. I said educate your friends, your female friends,
Trisha.
that they should look into themselves. This is not about men. See if you meet them. See, I don't believe. I also believe that women have been assigned a fixing task.
Yeah.
You think that you have to fix people. Like
I
can fix him.
You will cry.
Your business. God did not put you on this earth to do that. So I feel like
unpaid therapist.
Yes.
Please,
Evaluate people around you and try your best to do your own part so we can all move forward in this extremely patriarchal Nigerian/African society. So thank you everybody for watching this week's episode. I'll see you next month. Goodbye.